Okay, that should just about do it. Warning! The following video will contain spoilers from the Flash episode All-Star Team-Up. So if you don't want anything ruined for you, spoiler alert, stop watching now. Hey guys, it's Dave here. And you're probably wondering what I'm doing with the sonic screwdriver here, as well as the Legion flight ring and flash ring. Well, that's coming up for what's I thought was very interesting for this episode. So, I just want to let you guys know before getting going here. My thoughts on All-Star Team-Up, I'll be the first to admit, I may be a little bit tainted and jaded a bit, because I'm still trying to get over the funk that happened this weekend at MegaCon. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to really get as much enjoyment out of it, things as I would have liked to. I mean, Danielle Panabaker was there, Robbie Amell, David Ramsey, Diggle from Arrow was there. But I didn't even get a chance to get anywhere near them to see if they would recognize me from my Flash Fact Funk videos or Team Arrow videos. So I didn't get it even do that. But if you guys want to really see the ultimate part of the suck-filled nugget of my weekend that might be tainting my opinion on Flash, go check out my video, Moshi Moshi Productions Sucks. And please, put some thumbs up on that thing, because I got some haters that apparently they are really not liking my honest opinion, and they are just giving me the thumbs down like left and right, so please check it out. Anyway, what are my thoughts on All-Star Team-Up? Well, it starts off with Felicity showing up again, and Ray Palmer, the Atom, flying in his armored suit. If you're a hardcore comic book fan, you know just how much those words aren't right. But I digress. And it was just funny seeing poor Brandon Routh, you know, the former Superman, having to deal with the whole, is it a bird, is it a plane? No, it's, you know, Felicity's boyfriend showing up. That was interesting. He came to Star City, he came from Star City to Central City, hoping that the guys from Star Labs can help him work on a problem with his suit overheating and running out of power. So, of course, there's a lot of geeking out on, you know, the armored suit and stuff there. A lot of fun to be had. And how even, you know, Dr. Wells is impressed. So, it doesn't always happen every day. So, while this is working on, a couple robotic scientists are dying, apparently from bees injecting them and damn near killing them all. Actually killing them, but it's a lot of... we were wondering how the heck can you control bees? So we're thinking it may be a metahuman. Meanwhile, poor Eddie Thawne, now that he's been let in on the secret of who the Flash really is, you know, he and Joe and Barry are working to rid the streets from a lot of bad guys. And it's doing great for his numbers, but Iris suspects that something is up, and she is not letting this go. She feels like, you're not telling me something. What is it? And she's thinking he might be cheating on her. You know, that they're keeping something, and she's not liking this lack of transparency here. And of course, the secret that Eddie is keeping is the fact that she knows that Barry is the Flash. And it really sucks, because, you know, as we progress in this story, we get to see that that the poor guy, I mean, he's getting put in a situation. Barry tries to help smooth it over, at times talking to Iris, but Eddie's in trouble because he's keeping a secret from Iris that Barry and Joe sprang on him, and he can't get out of it. And if he doesn't reveal the secret soon, Iris is going to walk away from him. He's just done. So it's setting poor Eddie up to suffer, and it's just going to suck for the poor guy. Later on we find out that the bees that are attacking are not controlled by a metahuman, but these things are actually microscopic robots that have been weaponized. So this is the female, you know, version of the Bug Eyed Bandit that's happening here. It's interesting. Her little hub space also has various things that look kind of like honeycombs. So is this a foreshadowing of Hive possibly popping in? Who knows? We have to check that out later and see. And we also get to see Tina McGee popping up here and here again, because apparently she fired the crazy psycho because she was weaponizing stuff and not really helping. meanwhile, while all this is going on, this is why I pulled out this. Now, you might have remembered me commenting before on one of my videos that in the episode Out of Time, Cisco developed a device to try to control the Weather Wizard's powers that looked a lot like a big-ass sonic screwdriver. So, why am I pulling this out? Is there an appearance of Weather Wizard in here? No. Unfortunately for the all-star team-up, considering that the star was Ray Palmer, and we didn't see, Stephen Amell show up in here, I didn't feel like it was an all-star. I mean, it was a good episode, but not great. But, here's the fantastic part. And that's why I pulled out this bad boy. And this. You see, while all this is going on, and Barry is still trying to pursue information about Dr. Wells, wondering if he can even trust Cisco and Caitlin, and something happens in the episode that makes him wonder if he really can trust Cisco. Cisco starts to get flashbacks of something that technically never happened in this timeline. The bizarre thing is, what happens if you start to remember things that technically never happened to you? Like a timeline being wiped out. I never thought I'd say these words, but Cisco Ramon is the impossible girl. Doctor Who fans know that what this reference means. Essentially, Cisco is starting to remember things that happened from the first timeline, where he found out who the Reverse Flash was, remembers Dr. Wells out of the chair, and remembers Harrison Wells vibrating his fist through his chest and killing him. So he's dealing with this. And at the end, for the little epilogue thing, it finally has Barry revealing to Caitlin and Cisco what his thoughts are. And Caitlin's thinking it's nuts. This can't possibly be happening. But Cisco reveals he's been having nightmares of Wells killing him and being the Reverse Flash. Here's my thoughts and theories, ladies and gentlemen. One of my favorite parts of this whole thing. In the New 52, Vibe's powers, who Cisco Ramon actually is in the comics, isn't just about creating vibrational shockwaves. He's also capable of detecting vibrations, and it actually acts as an early warning system to detect vibrational differences and shifts coming in from other realities, other dimensions. In the comics, it'll be good for taking care of things like in case Apocalypse and Darkseid has tried to invade. Possibly other realities, alternate realities. So, if that's the case, what if, and here's what I love, what if a vibrating hand through Cisco's chest in one reality that killed him actually began a low-level metahuman trigger for his vibe powers? What if killing him in one reality with vibrations is actually sending out vibrations from the alternate reality into this one, allowing Cisco to feel that something was wrong? That, to me, is exciting. I mean, it's bad when, the main plot about the Bug Eyed Bandit and microscopic robots is kind of okay and exciting, but it's not, it doesn't grab you like past episodes has. I mean, yes, Ray Palmer's fun and Raylicity, or whatever you want to call them, is a great little fun little couple. But, I don't know, it doesn't feel as exciting as perhaps, if Stephen Amell would have showed up too, which would have been nice. But, I digress. It was fun, and getting to see them trying to reinvent Adam as an armored hero. I mean, technically he was a tech hero before, a size-changing belt was the big thing. So technically he is a gear or tech-based hero. So they're just trying to do it with contemporary technology, and they're trying something new. I mean, hell, in the original TV show of Batman, that's where we got Mr. Freeze from, and then we got him in the comics. We got Harley Quinn from Batman the Animated Series, and she became so popular she actually made it into the comics. So changing up something new, and Ray Palmer in the comics does have an armored suit that allows him for propulsion and flight and stuff while he's also small. So they're trying really hard. Am I crazy about it? No, I think we're going to have to see. But I am more excited about the subplot, about the possibility that Cisco may in some way starting to develop his vibe powers by detecting the vibrational anomalies of an alternate timeline where he had died than the main story here. And that's kind of weird. I know I'm geeking out on the little stuff, but doggone it, it's so exciting to me, you know? So we may be seeing the first triggering of vibe. To me, that was awesome. I mean, this episode's good. We're checking out eventually. It's not, like I said, my opinion might be tainted. I will be the first to admit this. To me, it was good but not great, and the stuff going on with Cisco and to a lesser degree seeing what's going on with Eddie was more interesting than the main plot of the show. So that, like I said, my opinion may differ from yours. So I'll be the first to admit it. So, but the little thing coming up for next week looks like we might finally get to see Harrison Wells' secret being revealed, and it looks like we're going to get to see possibly the big beginning of the showdown starting to happen. So that's going to be cool. Also, released online and also during iZombie, I guess they're trying to tie in promotions and stuff, there is a little video clip combining the cast from Arrow and Flash in something called Superhero Fight Club. It's actually pretty darn cool to check out. Look for it online. It's DC Superhero Fight Club. It's a cute little thing to see. It's a little extra that may not make it into the show, but it's something cool for the fans. So definitely worth checking that out, guys. Alright, so what do you guys think of my opinion? Please like, comment, share. Check out my other video to see what's tainted my opinion on this episode and why I'm not in the greatest of moods about this. So, guys, thank you so much for checking out. Please feel free to keep contacting me. I appreciate every one of you guys checking on me, making sure I'm okay. Really, thumbs up, guys. Alright, guys, take care. Peace. Yum yum.